Hello, this is Jean-Michel, speaker, author. I've been in many UFO congresses over the world. I've been a speaker in the Star Knowledge conferences in the USA. And I just have been as press at the Ufology World Congress in Montserrat, Spain, September 2017. I would like to speak about contacts with UFOs. Probably I will do several parts on this. It's important. I will just first introduce the usual way it is done all over the planet by many people and groups, which is to go mostly at night into an isolated place. Usually they go not far from cities doing that. At night with the stars, and the group is there, and somebody in the group or the people who organize the group will say, here we go folks, we are under the stars and we want to see UFOs. So we're asking the UFOs out there to show themselves because we would like to see them. So please, we're gonna wait under the stars at night, and please would you be kind to come to show yourself. And well, that's what we want to have. UFO contact, whatever it is, first kind, second kind, third kind, fourth kind, which is psychic, fifth kind, whatever. Well, yes, this is the way many people do. Is that the proper way? For me, no. For me, myself, I had contact with benevolent people from the Confederation of Free Planets, and it doesn't happen that way at all. But again, I will take the usual example taken from a presentation which was done in one of our Star Knowledge conferences with good friend Standing L Golden Eagle, the organizer of these. I believe it was in Fort Collins, Colorado, something. And there were many Native American chiefs, medicine men, and there were also very well-known speakers. And I was part of the video team as well as speaker, and I was filming their presentations. So one time I was asked to film a presentation from the leader. So here I was as a video man filming the presentation of the leader of what is called UFO Disclosure. Well, I didn't know much about it at the time, so because I recorded with the video for Standing Elk, I was all ears. And that leader, at some point in the presentation, started to tell us that we were all wrong to use the word dimensions. Oh. Myself, I've been in contact with being from the fifth dimension and sixth dimension, so I listened then more closely. He said, no, don't use dimension, this is false, this is not scientific, do not use dimensions. Well, do you search by yourself with quantum physics? Einstein and many others have demonstrated for a long time the existence of other dimensions, scientifically, in laboratories. Okay, let's pass on this one. Then at the end of the presentation he say, that's what I'm going to do tonight, as I do often. We are going to make a group, and we go outside the city, outside Fort Collins, in some place, to try to contact UFOs. So it was the attendant of the Star Knowledge Conference who were there, and the leader of UFO Disclosure, telling them, we're going to try a UFO contact tonight. Well, people were very excited because it's always great to go outside and see UFOs, right? And he explained a bit what they were going to do. He said, we will go out in an open place, and when we could see the stars, and as a group, we will be there, and all together, we will ask a contact with a specific star. And in that case, we will ask UFOs and extraterrestrials from Sirius to come, to show themselves, and to come here for a contact. That's how we do. Great. Serious. Well, this one, please take it serious, because it is. Sirius, actually Sirius B, the planets around the star Sirius B, according to my knowledge, the knowledge of many UFO contactees, many researchers, many, Sirius B is the headquarters of the Galactic Federation of Darkness, which is mostly Sirius B, the fortress, if you want, of the reptilians known as Dracos and their allies, insectoids, greys, all working together. Headquarters is Sirius B. So my opinion, my humble opinion, it is not a great idea to call for a contact with being from Sirius B. This is not a good idea. Well, Sirius A. Yes, there's a star called Sirius A. There are planets, and these are the worlds of the aquatics. That is, intelligent beings resembling to whales and dolphins on Earth. Yes, intelligent civilizations looking like waves and dolphins. Do they come here? No. Not very often. No, they don't come here. Why? Because they have plenty of their people in the ocean of planet Earth. Whales and dolphins in the ocean are doing the same job as we, starseeds, are doing on the ground. They are working with the energy of Mother Earth, or Mother Water, should we say. They gather for the harmonic days when we do kind of meditations worldwide. Dolphin and whales gather also at secret spots in the oceans, in the seas, and do their work. And because they are very skilled in communications, naturally they communicate with their between their kind, their kin, located on faraway planet around Sirius A. So that's it for Sirius A. So we are left with Sirius B. Many people are bringing information with contact, even channeling from Sirius, from the Galactic Federation, as they call it. I told you, Sirius B is, I repeat, often we are people who have to repeat ourselves all the time. This is why Ashtar doesn't speak anymore and doesn't give no channeling anymore. They are not genuine. So, as we say, the contact is with the Space Brothers. Sirius B is the seat of the Galactic Federation, but there are two of those. There is the Galactic Federation of Darkness, mainly composed of an aliens with reptilians, dracos, insectoids, and all their workers they have basically created. They are not exactly beings, many of the Greys. And there is the Galactic Confederation of Light. These are two very different things. And the Galactic Federation of Darkness has taken the habit to disguise themselves as benevolent. There is one so-called reptilian commander saying that he works with Ashtar, and he calls himself Sirius Aton, which is, Aton is the name of a space border. And they give channeling and messages, but all those are not from the Confederation of Light. So, people, star people, listen carefully. Indigos, listen carefully. If you want to have a contact with UFOs, first you have to know which one you want to have a contact with. You don't go there and say, anybody UFOs come here. This is a more big mistake today, because half of the UFOs taking in picture of the planet Earth, and that people take with their mobile phones and post on the internet, half of them are not piloted. The pilots, there are no extraterrestrials at all. They are military. That's what is revealed today by speakers like Michael Salla, Laura Eisenhower, Corey Good, and many others, including many insiders who have revealing that. And then for the rest, a number of the UFOs are ships from the Greys, which are of no interest and which are not benevolent. Yes, we do have ships from the Confederation of Light and the fleet of Ashtar serving the planet, but they don't show themselves much over cities, over churches, over government building. They don't show themselves at the inauguration of a president, certainly not. They stay mainly outside the main population, and if you see them, who take them pictures like I do, it would be very out in the open, where they are as little humans as possible, and they don't show themselves all the time. We are not in the 50s anymore. In the 50s it was necessary, yes, but not today. So, UFO Contact saying the UFOs, come, and would you please land and make official contact with planet Earth? This is not a good idea. No, 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 and no. That's what we say, UFO contactees, leaders of Indigos, starseeds. This is not a good idea to ask for contact with UFOs without doing any protocol, any visualization, any thought transfer that you're going to send to them. You have to know exactly what you're doing.